So, Liz, I know that you have a background in education, teaching at Longfellow Grammar School in Oak Park. So, how did that experience prepare you for what you're doing now? I mean, describe for us the journey from classroom teacher to now leading a water safety foundation.
Sure. So my original plan was never to be a teacher, but through a series of different college jobs and internships and opportunities, I learned how much more I like to be hands-on with young people. And so when I originally graduated with communications and business background and then switched to teaching, I always said someday I'll go back into business of some sort. I thought maybe I would do marketing for a kids company or whatnot. But end of the day, wanted to be with kids in the classroom, and I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I did first grade and third grade. I was in the city for a while. I was in Oak Park a lot. And then once the kids were born, I realized that the fact that teaching is a great mom job is a little bit of a misconception. You can't take a phone call from your kid's doctor. My daughter, I was actually telling Chris, is sick tonight. I was able to come in at 10 a.m. to cast instead of 7 a.m. You can't do those types of things. So a friend of mine that I taught with and I started to have a couple like coffee nights or tea nights or wine nights where we would brainstorm. She also had a journalism background and a business background, and we thought about opening a tutoring center or a daycare type thing, or we applied for a job share through the district, but it was all just dreams. Just twice a year we would dream stuff up. We never really acted on anything. But when my kids learned these skills and the other moms in town didn't know that kids were capable of this, and they were on their 5th year of swim lessons at this place or that place or the park district, you name it, I saw an opportunity to continue teaching, continue connecting with families, and to start a business as well. It wasn't a nonprofit at first. I thought I had a business background. I did not have a business background yet. I have great business mentors, but teaching prepared me very well. And the same teacher friend, Anna, that I used to try to dream up something with, actually put it through the program later and also accidentally fell in love with it. And in my in-water instructor training, there was a lot of stuff where I was out of my element and where I had to work harder than I've probably ever worked to understand the science behind how to teach the kids to float. But I think the parent communication came naturally, which is really hard for a lot of other people. Parent communication.
Well, but you experienced it yourself. I mean, you were living it, and you were also living in the urgency of this entire issue. So
Correct. Yes. So I think it was a good transition. And to this day, we just finished a bunch of different year-end projects. And, now we're 2 teachers running this business together, and we work well together. We actually have a new part-time team member who ran the school office at Longfellow. And so we worked with her forever, and she retired, and now she's coming to work with us. And we just have this team of teachers back together, and we speak each other's language. So it's very, very helpful.
That's beautiful.